Who came up with that? Can we stop saying that? Like, oh, the optic is worth more than the gun. Oh, the comp is worth more than the pay more for the comp than to pay for the gun. Oh, the light costs just as much. Can we stop saying stuff like that? Like, I don't know who out there or what committee sat down and determined that if the gun costs a certain amount, putting an accessory that costs an excess amount of whatever is dumb or lame or whatever. But like, I'm so tired of seeing that in comment sections when people post their guns. It's like, oh, the accessory costs more than the gun. Like, okay, okay, and like, I don't understand why like, why is that funny? I don't get it. But anyways, RXM. Y'all remember? I think I talked about the RXM in a video, but I was one of those that thought that I would not enjoy this gun. You know, the thing about premature hating is that it's unpredictable and a lot of times you'll be wrong. So don't do that. And yeah, so I ended up getting one of these and it's been great. I've had no complaints. It did not come green. It came that blue gray that they have. And I ended up going to Michael's, getting a bottle of black and lemon yellow. Used a whole bottle of lemon yellow and then a couple drops of the black because I wanted it to be a darker green. And I dipped a couple of my gray grips in that, and this is what we got. So as far as like the gun itself though, I mean, there's plenty of videos out there showcasing all the what do you call it, the nerd figures and all the numbers, statistics, all that good stuff. There's plenty of videos out there that you can go and watch to explain all that. I just want to talk to you like a regular person, and this gun has been great. As far as the controls, it's a Glock, like you know what I mean. So it works, it runs, no issues. Different ammo, no issues. Different mags, no issues. Now I've put enough rounds through this where I trust it. I've carried it. I currently carry it. I don't carry it with the Magpul mags. No offense, Magpul, but you guys have shit the bed a couple times with me, so I don't trust these. So I run them with Glock mags. No issues at all. Smooth. And yeah, she just runs. And somebody out there may be like, oh, well, what's the big deal? It's just another Glock clone. I think that that's such a disservice to Brugger and Magpul that were able to collaborate and put this together. In my opinion, we're living in the golden age of guns. People are looking for innovation and they want to be blown away by some new tech or some new whatever, laser guns, whatever. And in my opinion, a chassis system like this, where the serialized portion is some type of fire control unit or whatever, is innovation. And it's the innovation of our time. And a lot of people are passing by and not taking advantage of it because they think that it's no big deal, it's nothing, whatever. And honestly, I think to be able to, and I already saw that Ruger, is it Ruger or Magpul? One of them. I went on their site. They already have on the site. It's not for sale yet. It's coming soon. I think in July. But they have the 17 sized grip on there as well. They'll have a different couple grips on there. Got Icarus doing stuff for it. Like, these things can be 3D printed. This is the innovation of our time, of our period during the golden age of guns. Yeah, you can go out and buy different types of guns. That's cool. But in my opinion, a chassis system like this is the innovation of right now. And you should take advantage of it because it's fun. It's cool. It was a fun project to dye this grip. It makes me like this gun even more. I had a hand in making it what it is. I like the look. I can get these grips are like $34. You can get them stippled. You can do a bunch of stuff. And you should take advantage of that because yeah, guns are a tool. We train with it and then we put them away or whatever. But if you're actually into the hobby and you like guns, it's just another layer to the hobby. It's just something else to like about it. Something you get to do. it's not always about spending the money. And I think that within the gun community, if you can call it that, it's gotten to a point where it's kind of become like what you spent more so what you build or what you're showcasing or the love of the hobby itself. There's a lot of pretentious folks out there who just like to shit on people because they spent X amount of money on their gear, X amount of money on their gun or their accessories. And honestly, it's a mistake. You're doing the hobby a disservice. You're pushing people away, and we're trying to bring more people into the 2A space. And I think it's happening across a lot of hobbies, whether it's skateboarding or snowboarding, cars. I see it in the car community. And it's become who can spend the most amount of money. And I think that sucks. You don't get to enjoy things. You don't get to be yourself and actually like things because you feel the pressure of having to buy expensive things so you get the approval of these people on the internet. Fuck that. This thing runs. It's great. Now I did see that some people had barrel issues. I got a barrel from Ballistic Advantage. It was like $102 or whatever it was. A great barrel. I'm running a Radiant right now, and this is the Gen 3, by the way, for people who are going to ask in the comment section. But yeah, the upgrade the $100 some, upgraded the barrel, did some polishing. Some people may say, swap out this, swap out that. It's ran perfectly fine. If I need to upgrade something, I'll upgrade it with a Glock part. And yeah, so far, so good. Now, as far as, like I said, I don't run the Magpul mags. I run the Glock mags. And she runs and takes... Y'all hear that thunder? It's about to rain. But she runs. And yeah, I'm going to do a lot more shooting with this thing. Honestly, and this is a bold statement, but and as far as like the trigger goes, I know people are going to ask about the trigger. The trigger has a little bit of travel, kind of like I wouldn't call it a wall before the wall. I think with more polishing and more shooting, that'll clear right up. But once you actually get to the wall and it breaks, that break is very crisp. Very impressed by that. Audible reset. I mean, I like it. Some people don't like the flare magwell. I like it. Some people don't like that they took a little bit out of the back. I don't mind it. As far as the controls are, they're pretty smooth. No issues. Everything releases the way it should. Yeah, I've had no issues with the Radiant, without the Radiant, with the OEM barrel, and as well as I shot one of the Zev barrels through here, no problems. I swapped grips with not grips. I swapped slides, and I put a Zev slide on here, and that ran. So it's just cool to me. So if you're on the fence about getting an RXM, I think it's a great buy. It's $400. You can probably get it even cheaper on sale, or if you get some type of discount. But I recommend it. I think it's worth having in the safe. You can create so many different customizations, colors, color combinations, textures by getting it stippled. You can do, even if you can start learning how to stipple. That's another layer to it too. I want more people to like. I picked up stippling. I think it's dope. And with these chassis, like with the Zev and with the RXM, I can practice my stippling on their grips and not be afraid of like spending a whole bunch. I mean, they're $34. These grips are $34. Now the Zev grips are like $60, but still, it's pretty affordable if you mess up or if you feel like your stipple came out ugly or whatever. You can just get a bunch of them. Get them on sale. Just get a bunch of them, and you're at no risk of ruining the gun. You can just get another grip and put it on there if you need it to sell or get rid of it, whatever. So it has a lot of layers, and I think it's definitely worth looking into if you are on the fence about getting something like this. I am working on a video about modular guns, meaning guns that have chassis systems. The Ruger RXM is on there. The Zev obviously is on there. I wasn't gonna put my 365 on there because my issue with SIG, but I will have my 365 on there as well. A GX4 Taurus is gonna be on there as well. as well as I was gonna do the Masada as well, but I'm not sure yet. So y'all let me know in the comments if you like to see a Masada in there. But those will be the ones that I'm shooting and that I have first hand experience with. Now, the P320, I have a P320, but I'm not gonna include the P320 on there for obvious reasons. But I think it's gonna be a great video. We're gonna talk about, you know, just modular guns, because I think modular guns are the future. I think more manufacturers should take advantage of it. Glock, like if Smith and West, like if the 2.0 had a modular system, that would be dope. That would be dope. So different grips on a 2.0 would be dope, because sometimes I have a little issue with the grip with the Smith and Wessons, but yeah, that'd be dope. So RXM, it gets an approval for me. They didn't pay me to say this. They didn't send this to me. I bought this with my own money. So I am running it with the RMR. I don't know. I'm trying out a bunch of optics, testing out a bunch of optics. The Wolf Edge. I have a bunch of aim points I'm testing out, and a couple other enclosed emitters I'm testing out as well. So I'm thinking about trying out the RMR, the HD. Don't know yet. We'll see. Last thing I'll say about the difference between getting an RXM or getting something like a Zev, I say one of the biggest things is like tolerances. So like, I don't know if you can see it, but I can squeeze and like see through and all that. Like tolerances and just the higher quality material is the biggest difference in my opinion. And then the name, obviously, their brand is their brand, whatever. But as I do as well think that the Zev shoots a little bit better than the RXM, but for $400, this thing has been great. And anybody who's gotten an RXM that I know that has shot their RXM or my RXM, they agree as well. So you let me know in the comment section if you shot one, if you have one, what do you think about it? And what would you like Ruger to do next with these RXMs? Like, what would you like to see them release in support of this modular angle they're taking on? Like I said, I think it's dope. I'm really liking this thing, and I was wrong about it. So shout out to Ruger and Magpul, and yeah, check them out. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Do something great, be positive. Deuces.